Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about resume writing. What is meant by resume? Why resume writing is important for any professional. We will discuss everything about resume writing in today's session. Dear student, resume plays an important role in job hiring process. So you should know what is meant by resume. See, resume means it shows a future employer what you have done in the past. It details your skills, trainings, educational credentials, work experiences, or most importantly, the accomplishments you have made with past life. So, uh, the resume is a formal document that serves to show a person's career backgrounds or skills or their experiences, their knowledge. It most in most cases, it's created in order to help candidate to land or to change a new job or to get a new job. Resume is to sell your skills through a well written draft. So, employers use resume to get a deeper understanding of your skills, of your strengths, weaknesses, or experiences. The ability to explain your responsibilities and the purpose of your duties is what enables you to move from one position to another. A well written resume is helpful for that. That's why you have to write a proper resume. You should know how to write a resume in a proper way. The purpose of resume is to understand or is to understand and introduce yourself to employers, present your qualifications, and secure an interview. This is the main goal of resume writing. So, we will discuss everything about resume writing in this session. See, resume or biodata or curriculum vitae. These are the three names we use for a resume. Either we can use resume writing or we can use biodata or curriculum vitae, CV. This is the abbreviation of this curriculum vitae is CV. But resume or CV is the most professional words. So try to use that resume writing or curriculum vitae, that words. Then importance of resume, I already mentioned that resume writing is important for fresher students, those who want to get a job in multinational companies or large scale organization. A well structured resume clearly highlights your most attractive skills or experiences to potential employers, or this allows them to move forward with the best candidates. They can choose through that resume. They can find out your educational details, they can find out your overall experiences, strengths, weaknesses through resume. So you should know how to write a resume in a proper way. Then provides information about your academic. In resume writing, you have to provide your academic credentials or educational credentials. That academic credentials you have to mention in a proper way. Provide information about your academic details. Co-curricular achievements you have to mention. You should know what is the difference between co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities. You have to mention that things, co-curricular achievements. Then extracurricular achievements also you have to mention in your resume. Then career objectives. This is also important thing. Uh, for that job title or for that recruitment or for that position, which skills are required, you have to mention that skills in career objectives. Relevant professional information also you can mention in resume writing. Career objective, you should know about career objective. Career objective is that one, you can mention career objectives in a one paragraph. For example, here you can mention your strengths, you can mention your soft skills, you can mention your overall skills in career objectives. Relevant professional information also you can mention. Then parts of resume. First part including name, photograph, and career objectives. This is the first part. Here you can mention or you have to mention your name, your full name with photograph and career objective. Your permanent residential address, your date of birth, also you have to mention. In second part, qualification details. Qualification details of co-curricular, extracurricular uh, activities, achievements, and experience details you have to mention in second part. And third part, professional details and references or self declaration. These are the three main parts of resume writing. Now we will discuss how to write resume in a proper way. Here, name and career objective. This is the first part. Here, title, your name, then your mail ID, your contact number, then if you have your own website, then you can mention that website name here. After that, your professional photo. Here you have to add your professional photo only. So be careful when you write or uh, when you write your resume. Be careful about that things. Then career objectives. Here career objectives to utilize my potential for well-being of organization with my smart work. Like this is the sample of career objective. So you should know about career objectives. Why career objectives is important? You can mention like this: to secure my challenging position in a reputable organization, to expand my learning, knowledge, and skill, secure a responsibility of career opportunities, to fully utilize my training and skill while making a significant contribution to the success of that organization or of that company. Like that also you can mention your career objectives. After that, qualification details. Here if you see all that qualifications, that you have to mention your qualification details in a reverse chronological order. Reverse chronological order means what? If you see this year of passing column, then you will get idea about reverse chronological order. You have to mention whatever you done recently, that qualification first. Like here, MSc Physics, Shivaji University, Kolhapur in 2018. Marks detail and remark. First class with distinction or first class, second class, like that. Then you have to mention these qualification details in a table format only. Then it looks like a professional resume. No need to mention in a sentence format. You have to write that educational details in a table format. Then second, BSc Physics, Shivaji University, then 2016 70%, like this. After that, HSC and SSC. Like this you have to mention your qualification details. After that, co-curricular activities. Got first prize for project entitled. Here you have to mention their project name, and in project competition organized by WBC, WCE, Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli in 2017. Like that, you have to mention co-curricular activities means what? That activities which is related to your curriculum, which is related to your syllabus. So you have to mention that achievements in a co-curricular activities. Now extracurricular activities. Got first prize in debate competition organized in ADCET Ashta in year 2016. Or if you got any prize in sports event like running, hockey, cricket, or volleyball, like this sports event, then you can mention that things in extracurricular activities. Or if you got prize in cultural activity, that thing is also you can mention in extracurricular activity. Then personal details. It should contain following things. Here address, then date of birth, blood group, language knows, and nationality. These are the important things you have to mention. If you want to apply for a post, for if you want to get a job in multinational companies, at that time nationality is also important. Gender and marital status is not required in professional resume or professional CV. So no need to mention gender and marital status. Known languages you have to mention, blood group also you have to mention, date of birth and address details. Then references or declaration. Uh, this is also important if you want to apply for any post with reference from someone else. So you have to mention that person's reference here like this. SS Mohite, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Basic Science, Annasaheb Dange College of Engineering and Technology, Ashta, Taluka Walwa, District Sangli. Like this, you have to mention that person's name with that person's designation and that organization name. You have to mention that things. Then declaration line is also important. This is uh, declaration line. It is declared that information provided above is true as per my knowledge and belief. This is the declaration line you have to mention. After that declaration line, you have to sign after yours faithfully. So after place and date, these things are also important. You have to mention place and date. This is all about resume writing. Now we will discuss tips on how to write curriculum vitae or resume. Step 1, make notes. Make notes on your work experiences, both paid, unpaid, full-time, part-time. Write down your responsibilities, job title and company information, include everything. Here try to collect or try to uh, gather all your work experiences, both paid, unpaid, full time, part time, and write down your responsibilities, job title about your previous duties or previous roles. Then make notes. Second step, make note on your education, include your degree or any certificates, name of major courses, school names, and courses relevant to the job you are applying for. This is also important thing. uh, Whatever relevant courses if you have completed, then you can mention that things. Then step 3, make notes on other achievements including membership of organizations, military services, or any other special accomplishments you have to mention. If you have that achievements, then you can mention membership of organizations like lottery, means different clubs we observe in our village or in our local areas. So try to mention that things. Then step number 4, choose relevant skills. From your notes, choose which skills are relevant, skills that are similar to the job which you are applying for. These are the most important points for your CVs. Then personal details. Here, being your CV, write your full name, address, telephone number, email, date of birth, marital status, and nationality at the top of the CV. In first part, you have to mention all that details. Marital status is not essential for each and every organization. Some organizations require that marital status and gender. So, as per that requirement of organization, you have to mention that things. Then objectives. Write an objective. The objective in a is a short sentence describing the job you hope to get. This is common only in an American style CV called a resume. Career objectives is mostly used in American style CV or a resume. So try to write down that career objectives. Education and qualification. Summarize your education including important facts. For example, types of degrees or specific courses you have studied that are relevant to the job you are applying for. So follow these 7 tips. Next 8, experience. List all your work experience, job by job. Start with your most recent job and progress backward in time. Again, focus on skills that are relevant, include the company details and your job title and responsibilities there. Whatever work experiences you have, whatever job titles you did, that things you have to mention in experiences. Then skills include other relevant information such as language spoken, computer skills if you have. You have to mention your language skill, your computer skill here. After that, interests. Very briefly include your hobbies and main interest. Sometimes you have to mention your hobbies, your strengths and weaknesses. So be careful when you mention your hobbies and strengths and weaknesses. Through your hobbies, through your strengths, they will assign you tasks or they will assign you duties or what we can say positions. So be careful when you want to mention your hobbies and main interest. Otherwise, means why? Because that interviewer asks more and more questions about your hobbies. Then reference. Finish with the reference line. Reference is available upon request. This is all about resume writing. You should know how to write resume writing. If you have any doubt, you can communicate with me through my mobile number. Thank you.